Hi you guys, Latoya here. Welcome to my crafty space. I made this adorable card, as you can see here, because first off, you guys know my mojo for Christmas in July has just, well, for Christmas period this year, because I was making cards before July, has just been soaring. It's been absolutely amazing. This card was a definite labor of love. I did like 2 different backgrounds and I hem and hawed a ton. I don't usually ask my fiance for his ideas on my cards, but hi Sarah. But I was putting things together and I was like, does this look good? I know, I'm making a video. Sarah says hi. Anyhow, yeah, I was like, that stuck. Something just didn't feel right, and it was the need for me to create like a really small background, but in white because I tried it in gold. Anyhow, I'll insert a couple clips because this took forever. The first thing I decided to do was pull out my Gingerbread Kisses stamp set because this stamp set is beyond adorable by LDRS. I've had this since last year. It is amazing. Amazingly cute. I mean, who doesn't want a bunch of gingerbread men? And y'all know I love cookies, cocoa, hot chocolate. I actually don't like gingerbread like in real life. Like, I don't like to eat gingerbread cookies. I don't like how they taste, but I think they're adorable. So I put my Copic steels to work, as you can see here, and I colored this in. I just colored in with my Copics this adorable gingerbread man. So I was very happy with that. I already had this tag pre-made in my stash, and that tag was created with one of these Crafter's Companions stamp sets. Okay, the Baking Spirit Spray stamp and die set, which I also purchased last year because when I saw this, I was like, I have to have this. Like, all of these are so darn cute. They're so adorable, and it fits like the theme and what I love. So I needed them. I added them to my collection. So I ended up using this die here to create the front and the end, you know. And I actually made 2 of these tags, and I just layered them upon one another. Cocoa season, that's from this stamp set because all of these sentiments are adorable and it applied, and I love mixing and matching stamp sets if they fit the same theme. And I did something really cool. I took the Gingerbread Greetings stamp from this set and I was like, oh my gosh, photopolymer. That's right, I can bend this. You guys, a little trick to make your stamps go further is take your photopolymer and you can bend it, manipulate it, and place it on your block and just, you know, create something and give it like an arch. And that's pretty much what I did. And that's why this looks rounded, and it made like the perfect home for my little gingerbread man chilling in his hot cocoa cup. So cute, right? So cute. Did I say gingerbread men? Gingerbread man. Singular. All right. So put this back because I've already lost one stamp set and I can't find it, and I'm not trying to lose anything else. That's a story for later. All right. So what took me forever was this background here because I was just going to leave all of this burgundy blank, but then I decided to use my white gel pen and create a background, which I'm so excited that I did because it helped fill in this gap. It was just too blank. because I used or auditioned so many of my sequins to see what would make my card pop. And the whole time, honestly, the whole time I'm like, I need to do something with this background. And I turned out to be right. Just doing the polka dots with my white gel pen ended up being what I needed. I would have gotten the same thing if this background was stamped, I'm sure, but I hadn't done that just because I'm like, oh, it's a little simple. Maybe I should go with simple. No, we did not need to go with simple. So this is where like pattern paper comes into play, but again, I don't own pattern paper and I didn't want it to be too extremely busy, so I hem and hawed a lot. I knew I wanted this gold ribbon, which is from Stampin' Up. I was going to use white at first, white polka dots, but I ended up using gold. And I used this gold ribbon because I wanted to tie in the gold from this tag that I had made for a previous card. And that's from this wonderful Hunky Dory stamp set, this 'Tis the Season sentiment. I've used that a few times already. It's just beyond cute. It's adorable. Found this little sentiment tab that I made from a different card, decided it didn't work well with that card, and because of the black and gold, I think it'll tie in nicely with this card here, so I am going to use it. Now, imagine that these aren't here. I was staring at this card for like a good while trying to figure out what's missing. I wanted to like close him in, so I ended up rummaging through my stamp sets. So now I'm contemplating whether or not I need something here to like close in this tag. I'm gonna look through my stamps to find just a little small detail that I can use on this card. And it's impossible right now. I don't think I want to use a snowflake. I just want something like a small like wavy line on either side. It's plaguing me right now. I was thinking, oh, I might use a snowflake from here, but then after putting it up, I was like, you know what, I just don't want to use a snowflake. And then I came across this graphic 4-5 stamp that I purchased a long time ago because I was on like my bee kick, and this has You're the Bee's Knees in it, which is amazing and would be perfect for my fiance. Ha! But this here is going to be fantastic on either side, or on either side of my gingerbread man, because I need something with like a little bit of detail, but I don't want to do a snowflake. And I can't hand draw anything, so I'm about to get my scissors and do some cutting, because y'all know how we roll over here on this channel with our stamps. They are still usable even after we cut them. We just have to be really careful and precise. Okay, so I am going to cut this, and I want to be very careful. Now, if you have money, you could just buy two of these stamp sets, but yeah, I have a wedding to pay for. So I'm being very careful, and I'm making sure I don't affect the line. And I'm kind of separating the photopolymer as I cut, because I do want to be able to put this stamp right back against here, which you can see it fits easily. Like if you put it on a stamping block, just throw it down, then take this piece, turn this or whatever, and just put it back. See how flush it is? And you'll stamp it, you won't even notice the difference. And I have a tutorial, another video that shows how to cut a stamp and basically do what I did now and still use it. So now what I'm going to do is actually cut this even further, or at this point you don't have to. You could just take a post-it note and block off what you don't want to stamp and then go ahead and stamp. I'll go ahead and do it and show you guys, because actually cutting this, it would be like a little close. I basically don't have any room for error with this. So let's get rid of the 50 million stamps on my desk right now, because I literally went through like 20 stamps and so many sequins just to try to finish this card. This card was labor of love. This is going to someone I actually like. because I can't imagine giving this to someone, who really doesn't care for Christmas or appreciate my hard work. Yeah, that's a no-go.
Nice job, though.
Thank you.
I don't think I've seen the finished deal.
You don't think what?
I don't think I've seen it. Let me see it again.
It's not done yet. Yes! This is good enough. So that's what I ended up doing, just going ahead and cutting this off, which doesn't damage the stamp, and you can still use it as an entire stamp once you place it on your block. It's totally fine, but I really needed to use that to get the look that I was going for, just to give him a nice little cozy home in between the words on this little tag that I made. And that's it. I feel like I can add like one more thing to this card, but I'm kind of like done and over it. You know how you think too much on a card and you're like, okay, I need to stop. I just need to stop. And I'm very happy with this. On the inside, I'll just put like a piece of like burgundy cardstock and just, write something on the side. But I love this. I think it's adorable. It was inspired by like my chalk inspo board. And yeah, I'm happy to share this card with you guys. So I hope you all are inspired. I need to head off to work, and I hope you guys do something crafty that makes your heart happy. Okay? Bye.